అదే ఆర్టీవీ యాప్ వార్తల్ని క్షణాల్లో చదివే అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. ఒక న్యూస్ పేపర్, ఒక టెలివిజన్ ఛానల్ మీ చేతుల్లో ఎప్పుడూ ఉంటాయి.
So, we have visited the entire state, ma'am. So, what kind of response have you received so far? And did you find challenging to motivate Congress workers?
Congress is a national party. Congress has been in power in Andhra Pradesh since a long time. There has not been a challenge in motivating the Congress cadre because the Congress cadre has always existed and the Congress cadre is always excited. If anything, we have faced the challenge of convincing people that Congress is not the villain. Congress is not the one that wants the harm of Andhra Pradesh, because there is a perception that since it was the Congress party that separated the state of Andhra Pradesh, that Congress does not desire the well-being of Andhra Pradesh. But the fact of the matter is, had Congress party come back to power in 2014, then the state of affairs in Andhra Pradesh would have been entirely different, because then we would have had the special status 10 years ago. We would have had, funds to start building a capital since 10 years ago. We would have by now finished the Polavaram project. We would have by now completed the Kadapa Steel Factory and all the other promises in the State Reorganization Act. It is very unfortunate that Congress did not come to power, and that's why the people see Congress as the villain. Because if dividing was not, I feel dividing is not the main issue, but the after effects of the dividing, the Congress losing power in 2014 is a bigger blow to the Congress party. So here we are, doesn't matter, here we are today trying our level best to bring back the glory of Congress, and I'm sure we will achieve it very soon.
Rectifying this tag that Congress is villain of Andhra Pradesh, Congress is, I think, relying on your personal charisma to revive its cadre, its votes itself. So, how do you responding to these expectations of Congress leadership?
I do not see that as something wrong or unethical. I joined the Congress party fully knowing that fully knowing and fully giving the Congress party's leadership the liberty to use me wherever they feel fit. And the Congress party has thought it fit that I would be best suited for the Andhra politics. And if I am being useful here, if my charisma is being useful here, then I am all the more delighted to be of use here. And yes, I will do my best to bring back the Congress in Andhra Pradesh.
And what are your expectations? Do you think that the result for the assembly election and the parliamentary election will be different? Because lots of people are saying that result may be different for the MP election and MLAs.
Yes, I think the history of the politics of Congress of Andhra Pradesh is going to change. I think the government is facing a lot of anti-incumbency now, and I think there is bound to be a change, even in the state and in the center also. I see a lot of prospect for Congress in the center. I see the India bloc coming to power in the Congress, and I also see a change in the state government here, and then I also see a positive prospect for Congress in Andhra Pradesh, because I believe for sure that I am winning the Kadapa Lok Sabha seat here, and I am very hopeful that a few of my colleagues will also win a few MP seats, and we'll surely win a few MLA seats.
And can we expect a few visits from Rahul Gandhi or Priyanka Gandhi?
Yes, I think Mr. Rahul Gandhi is scheduled to be here on the 7th of May.
Okay, and Priyanka? No.
I do not know as of now.
Okay, so given your father's significant legacy in the state and the potential you have, people have shown in you, especially to taking forward the legacy of YSR. Have you ever felt cheated when you reflecting your past political career from your brother or party?
I do not know if this is a personal question, but I'd like you to notice the fact that Mr. Rajshekar Reddy has been a great leader. He has been a great leader in the Congress party, and he has been a great chief minister. He was chief minister only for 5 years, though he was elected chief minister twice. He stayed his full term once, and his legacy is phenomenal. And people all over the world not only recognize him but appreciate him for his leadership skills. And even in this dry area, if you just turn the camera and look around, even in this dry area, this is the Jamal Madu constituency we are in right now. And he had intended to bring up the Kadapa steel factory here in this dry area at a cost of 20,000 crores in that period in time, and give jobs to at least 1 lakh directly and indirectly. He was a visionary, basically. I mean to say that he had a vision. And as his daughter, I've learnt a lot from him. I've known his heart. I know how he thinks. And though I'm not a very ambitious person, I think it was destiny that brought me to politics. And I'm here to continue the legacy of my dad. And doesn't matter what past it was, how crooked it was. But I see a bright future. I'm in the Congress party now. I see a bright future for myself and the Congress party. And I have no doubt that as the daughter of YSR, I will carry on the legacy of Dr. YSR.
This challenging time, what kind of guidance offer your mother offer? Because she is definitely a mother figure for the people of this state.
My mother right now is in fact torn between her son and daughter. This is no secret. And she has chosen to remain neutral, which I think is a wise choice. And I think the people of Andhra respect her for that. She has been a role model of a woman. She has been a great wife to my father, and she has been a great mother to us. And I think she will continue to be an inspiration to me.
And she is telling that you are contesting Kadapa or fighting the state just to assist TDP, like cutting the vote share of YSRCP.
That is ridiculous, because I am here working for the Congress because I feel in the soul of my heart, I know that Mr. Chandrababu Naidu did not do anything for the state of Andhra Pradesh. While he was chief minister, he had the chance of bringing the special status to Andhra Pradesh, and he did nothing to bring about the special status to Andhra Pradesh. He did not build one permanent building to build a capital city for Andhra Pradesh. And neither has Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy. Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy promised that he will bend the BJP and bring the special status to Andhra, but in fact he has become a remote control to Mr. Modi. And I do not think any one of them is better for the state of Andhra Pradesh. I think it is only the Congress party that is best for the people of Andhra Pradesh, but because it was the Congress party that promised special status and capital city and so many other things for the state of Andhra Pradesh, and I feel that only Congress has the heart. In fact, I feel that only Mr. Rahul Gandhi ji has the heart to do something for the people of Andhra Pradesh, because when he came here for the Bharat Jodo Yatra, he promised that special status is going to be a priority to him, and that he also promised that in the Congress manifesto that there's going to be a 10-year special status given to the state of Andhra Pradesh. So I personally feel and know, and I'm glad that I'm in the Congress party, and this Congress party is the only party that is zealous to do something nice, something good for the people of Andhra.
నమస్తే అండి. ఇది వ్యాపారం గురించి కాదు, ఓటు గురించి. ఎన్నికల్లో ఓటు వేయడం మన హక్కు మాత్రమే కాదు, కర్తవ్యం. ఎంతో మంది మహా నేతలు శ్రమించి ప్రాణత్యాగం చేసి ఈ అవకాశాన్ని మనకిప్పించారు. అందరూ ఓటు వేద్దాం, ఎందుకంటే ఓటు హక్కు ఊరికే రాదు. నా ఓటు ఎవరికో తెలుసా? అది సీక్రెట్ అండి.